Let's settle this once and for all. I'm tired of all these endless Abuja versus Lagos debates in parties, family gatherings, and random Twitter or X threads. So today, I'm giving you 5 solid rock differences, rock solid differences between these two cities that will end all arguments forever. Yes. Well, maybe not forever, but at least until next weekend when someone brings it up again at another event or gathering. My name is Roy Moore. I am a real estate consultant that helps people like you easily get safe and genuine real estate in the city of... I'd rather not say the city right now until the end of this video. I'm about to give you the real talk about what actually makes Abuja and Lagos different. Beyond the usual, one has traffic and the other one doesn't. That's the usual observation. So trust me, by the end of this video, you will have enough ammunition for every Lagos versus Abuja argument for the rest of your life. You're going to be on the bed. Nobody's ever going to win you in that argument again. So your friends will either thank you for the knowledge you're going to have after this video, or stop inviting you for such arguments because you always win. Are you ready? Now, let us dive in. So, Lagos counts more than 9 million inhabitants in the city proper, but when you include greater metropolitan area, we are talking about a population that some estimates put at over 20 million people. Meanwhile, Abuja's metro area population as of 2024 was just 4,026,000 people. To put this in perspective, Lagos has roughly the same population as the entire state of New York, while Abuja is more like, well, a really big family reunion that's been going on for more than 30 years. You see, Lagos is like that house party that started with 20 people, and somehow at the end you find out there are other 300 people, 300 strangers in the living room with you. Well, Abuja is that dinner party where you actually know everyone's name and can have a proper conversation. You know what I mean? The size difference affects everything: job opportunities, business markets, cost of services, and yes, the legendary traffic we talk about in every argument. Number 2, traffic. And this is the popular one everyone argues about. Now, here's the thing. This is where things get personal, because we're talking about the difference between arriving at appointments on time versus arriving with an elaborate story while you're 3 hours late. Imagine that. So, Lagos traffic is consistently ranked amongst the worst in the world, earning a notorious reputation for its relentless congestion and gridlock. Traffic congestion costs Lagosians who use public transport over 79,040 kobo each year in extra transport fares. Those who own their vehicles spend like 123,000 extra on fuel annually. Meanwhile, in Abuja, one can often depart at 10 to 30 minutes before an appointment and still arrive on time. I know, right? That's revolutionary to Lagos people. Now, in Lagos, I'm stuck in traffic is a legitimate life philosophy. In Abuja, if you're more than 30 minutes late, people will assume you got lost, or you had trouble, or decided to take a nap. Simple. The fatal accident rate in Lagos is 28 per 100,000 people, which is 3 times greater than that in most European cities put together. This is statistics. Plus, the streets of Lagos traffic is real. I've seen people age visibly during single journey from Victoria Island to Ikeja. You leave Victoria Island at age 12 and then you arrive in Ikeja at age 24. Well, in Abuja, rush hours means you might actually have to wait in traffic for some time. But in Lagos, rush hour means cancelling all evening plans and waiting and calling your family to let them know that you love them because you don't know when you return. But traffic is just the surface. The real difference shows up when you look at your bank account. Which brings us to number 3, the cost of living. The difference between Lagos and Abuja. Here's something that will shock people who assume Lagos is automatically more expensive. The cost of living in Abuja is 35% more expensive than people in Lagos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, right? The calm city is actually more expensive than the commercial capital. But here's why this makes perfect sense, okay? Abuja is where government officials, diplomats, international organizations, and oil company executives live. Where your neighbors include senators, ambassadors. Prices tend to reflect that, okay? Now, Lagos is expensive because there are 20 million people competing for everything, right? But Abuja is expensive because there are 4 billion people and half of them have government salaries or diplomatic allowances. You see that? In Lagos, you pay premium prices for convenience and location. In Abuja, you pay premium prices because, well, because everyone can afford premium prices. Okay, now it's like the difference between expensive, it's popular, Lagos versus expensive, it's exclusive, Abuja. Okay, one is expensive, one is exclusivity. Now, but money aside, there's something even more fundamental that separates these cities. That brings us to number 4, the origin story. Planned perfection versus organic chaos. Okay, here's the difference that explains everything else. Abuja was a planned city, was planned, that was developed primarily during the 1980s, while Lagos grew organically over centuries and is now trying to manage that beautiful chaos, right? Abuja is like that friend who plans their entire life, the entire week, Sunday, color codes, their calendar, and actually sticks to their schedule. That's that friend. While Lagos is that friend who makes 5 minutes plans before leaving the house, like 5 minutes before leaving the house, they make their plans, and somehow makes it to work through pure hustle and determination. Go on street. Now, in Abuja, districts have names like Maitama, Asokoro, and Wuse, all carefully planned with specific purposes. In Lagos, you have areas that grew naturally around markets, ports, and wherever people decided to build communities. This planning difference shows up everywhere. Abuja has wide roads, I mean, 8-lane roads. You know what I'm saying? Lagos has infrastructure that's constantly playing catch up with a population that grew faster than anyone expected. The planning also affects the culture. Abuja feels more administrative and formal. It's the government city, whereas Lagos feels more entrepreneurial and spontaneous. It's a hustler city, man. You know what I'm saying? There are still cool people there. That doesn't dispute that fact. But perhaps the most telling difference is something you feel the moment you step off the plane. Which brings us to number 5, the vibe. I like the vibe. Center of power versus economic engine. Here's the difference you feel in your bones. You literally feel it. Abuja runs on government time. Lagos runs on business time. Taskia. And those are two completely different rhythms. In Abuja, the most important conversations happen in government offices, diplomatic receptions, and policy meetings. Success is measured in appointments, access, and influence. This is in Abuja. But in Lagos, the most important conversations happen in boardrooms, markets, and wherever deals are being made. Success is measured in revenue, market share, and profit. Yeah, Abuja is where people go to make decisions that affect the entire country. Lagos is where people go to make money, regardless of what decisions are made in Abuja. You get that, right? Yeah. In Abuja, you network with people who can change policies. In Lagos, you network with people that can change your bank account balance. They're also in Abuja. Okay. Now, this creates completely different lifestyles. Okay. Abuja social events tend to be more formal, structured, and connected to official functions, whereas Lagos social events tends to be more commercial, creative, connected to business opportunities. Okay. Now let's talk about a little bit about the weekend culture. In Abuja, weekends are for rest, family time, and catching up on government gossip. In Lagos, weekends are for events, business meetings disguised as parties, and building the next big venture. If you've watched us far and you're enjoying, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. Now let's wrap this all up. So there you have it, 5 fundamental differences that make Abuja and Lagos as different as, well, as different as a government meeting and a business conference. But look, both cities are amazing in their own ways. Lagos has its economic powerhouse where dreams become businesses and businesses become empires. And Abuja is the political center where policies become reality and decisions shape the nation. The truth is, Nigeria needs both cities to function at their best. Okay, Lagos drives economic growth and entrepreneurial innovation, whereas Abuja provides political stability and administrative efficiency. And honestly, the real winner of the Abuja versus Lagos debate, who is the winner? Well, anyone who can afford to have homes in both places. So whether you're drawn to Abuja's organized growth and government opportunities, or Lagos's dynamic economy and business potential, each city offers unique advantages to different types of investors and professionals. So I help people navigate opportunities in the city of Abuja based on their goals, budget, and lifestyle preferences. Yes, I said it. I'm based in Abuja, right? And if you're trying to decide between these two amazing cities or looking to invest in Abuja especially, let's have a conversation. I'll help you, and of course, I'm for Abuja. Pro Abuja. So thanks for watching. If this finally settled the Abuja versus Lagos debate in your mind, or just gave you enough points for you to win the next argument, hit the like button and subscribe for more insights about Abuja city and other cities in Nigeria as well. Like I would always say, keep being smart with your investments and smarter with your life. See you in the next one.